When it comes to arm balancing, handstanding, jumping forward, floating back, the shoulders, key to all of those. And unfortunately in yoga, we don't have a lot of opportunities to strengthen these pesky little front delts. So this is something I include in all my classes. I do these every day. I recommend doing them whenever you can think about it, whenever you can do it, because it really is the difference between being able to press to handstand, being to go from an arm balance to handstand, floating forward, floating back with grace and ease. So we'll start off in child's pose. We'll just certainly work our way out. We'll bring our hands to the outside of the mat. We'll press the heels of the hands down and lift the fingers up and just kind of drop the chest and the chin. And then we'll allow the elbows to move away from midline and the fingers to turn in. Keep the face and the chin low and just start to rotate forward. So you come all the way down, the elbows are out, the fingers are in, the heels of the hands are on the floor. And then you simply are gonna rotate on the heels of the hands, forward and back and forward. Don't forget your breath. The intention is to strengthen and build mobility and strength in the shoulders. So mobility is strength and flexibility. So we're working on both those in the shoulders. Connect the breath with the body. So you shift forward, you shift back, forward. Maybe you can start to pull your chest further past the fingertips. And you'll just breathe, maybe 15, 20 times. Allow the hips to come all the way down in line with the shoulders, in line with the knees. And then we'll start to walk the hands further out. So the thumbs are on the outside edge of the mat, somewhere around there. Everybody's different. Set the elbows on the floor, melt the chest, and then just start to shift the shoulders forward. So it's like you're moving towards a chaturanga, and then push back. And then you shift forward, and then shift back. Forward and back, tracing the chin. So you're not pushing up or anything like that yet. We're just simply focusing on building the strength right in the front of that delt. This is huge for helping you in tick-tocking, flipping the grip postures, arm balancing. Good, and we'll just do a few more. And then next time we'll come to child's pose. Just take a few breaths. Heels of the hands, fingers lift. We start to roll towards a chaturanga on the knees. Now look at the fingers stay lifted. The heels of the hands are grounded. We're pulling the heels of the hands towards the back of the mat. Notice my hips, they're not up here. They're in line with my shoulders, in line with my knees. I'm using the posterior chain of my body, my back body, to support. I'm taking all the pressure out of the front of the shoulder. So now I'm pulling the heels of the hands towards the back of the mat. And then I'm going to push back. And then I'll go again. Try to unwind the spine, very serpentine-like. Find the spinal wave through the movement. Maybe inhaling forward, maybe exhaling forward. There's really no right, no wrong. You're just trying to activate the back body. And then we'll go the opposite way. We'll slide forward. We'll push up. We'll slide forward. We'll push up, child's pose. Slide forward, push up. And then just take 5-10 breaths to move where you want to move. Forward and back. Back and forward. Breathing. Enjoying. Notice where you're weak. Notice which ones were hard for you. Try to go back to those ones. Was it just sliding forward? Was it just sliding back? Was it harder to go down slowly? Woo, those are hard. And when you've had enough of them, you take a break, you don't force it, but then you go back to them. There's a lot of times when you're waiting for the class, you get there early, the teacher's not there. Utilize those to warm up your shoulders before the teacher gets there, because most likely, unfortunately, your class will probably start and you'll go into some Surya A's and you won't even be ready to necessarily, float the Surya A's the way you'd like to float them. So utilize that. Take control of your practice, take control of your body.